Alright, well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give a small sub shout out to Game Developer SWE, which I'm assuming is short for Sweden. But Game Developers just subbed to the channel. I'm sorry, we got a little caught up in our TV talk, so I missed it. So there's your sub shout out, and I do apologize cordially. But we got a very different Zerg versus Terran in our hands this time. This guy plays a lot different than the way Namshare does. We'll see how this series plays out. Spawning in the bottom right corner of the map, kicking this off, we have our blue Zerg player, Acer Bly. Luck is for noob.
Never writes as the Red Terran. It's MarineLord.
Okay, so part of what I want to bring up too that's kind of funny is we had mentioned in the last series, like every Zerg player, they'd love to get to 70 drones untouched, blah blah blah. And Bly had taken the time between the game to message me because I guess he was watching the cast, waiting for his opponent to see who'd be fighting, and says like, nah bro, my dream is to kill them before I get to 70 drones. And in the past, we've seen a lot of examples of that, whether it's early lanes, fast speed, roach aggression, bailing all-ins, and this is going to be a gas before pool. Ooh. Speak of the devil.
Oh, yeah, speaking of. By the way, guys, the prize pool is $200, 150 splits, and 50 for a second place. So, you do have to get to the finals to make some money. All spoiled the Eliminating League and stuff.
Yeah, well actually, what's pretty important with that, though, is I believe Lycan is actually, he's taken all this out of his own pocket. I'm pretty sure there's no sponsor actually involved with this right now. And I think the idea is it's a passion project until you get sponsors on board, then he won't have to use his own money, which will be nice. So maybe the kind folks at Cooler Master who support our tournaments might be able to get involved with him or such. I don't know what the plans are, but I'm pretty positive a lot of this comes out of his pocket. So on one hand, it's kind of easy to win set and be like, oh, whatever. But on the other, it's still money. Oh, dear.
This has gone from light, you know, ha ha ha, to
right. Where's that Will Ferrell?
Pro.
Where's that Will Ferrell? Like, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Well, regardless of what these folks do think of one another, it was mentioned before as well. Apparently, they recently played in the balanced test maps for the Rotterdam show matches with Todd. I sadly missed a lot of that, and I believe Bly was actually recently even on the late game, but none of that really matters right now. I was just bringing that up for the context of Bly lost to MarineLord apparently the last time they fought, so perhaps a bit of vengeance. He'll scout with the Overlord and see there's a full wall off, so he may not actually decide to go full bore with a Ling all in. Nope, still making Lings.
I don't know. See, I think it's more important that MarineLord scouted this with the SEV. I thought that they were going to go across the map and try and dodge out the Reaper. And if you had seen that the pool was that early and there were no Lings, you'd be like, questionable. But Bly just kept them all at home. The Reaper re-scouts everything. He's going to know when's about, speed is finished, I think, based off of how fast 100 gas was taken out of the gas geyser. So in this case, it will be around 5 minutes, not 6. And he's going to need those Reapers.
And the lanes had just moved out too, trying to get out of the base, so a little unfortunate he had to bring this back. Timing for speed almost done. He's gone back to droning as well. But yeah, the window of opportunity to use Zerglings really expired. He'll have map control with these Lings, which is nice, but this was a very early investment in a gas, incredibly early investment in pool, and he's not getting any real damage for it. So as he goes back to droning, he's already behind a little bit, you know, at his own faults.
Yeah, and in fact, unless he's able to kill these Reapers, they're going to do a lot of damage to his own Lings, and they're also going to be able to help out in the defense, where if you got the surround, things might start happening. Get to surround the Reapers, maybe the 2 Hellions pop out on the wrong side, they get, like, super lucky, right? That's not going to happen. The command centers, both of them, are in the high ground. It's lucked out from MarineLord that you can have the reactor blocking off your wall. He's perfectly fine.
Well, this third CC does get scouted and revealed, and as mentioned before, Bly's pretty quick on the trigger to go for the all-in. So on one hand, I wonder if MarineLord's kind of trying to bait him a little bit, or if he's on the other just trying to get away with it and hoping it works.
Well, gonna be the defensive non-cloaked Banshee, I think.
Yeah, I would definitely love to see that second gas taken if affordable, but...
Or just a Viking. Oh, never mind.
That's the Banshee. Now this is where you're like, Bly, I wish you had fast layers so you could like creep block the tech lab or something
right?
Really gross like that. And the layer might be on the way, but it's not going to be in time to block that out, sadly.
MarineLord might get supply blocked here? No, the third CC is going to finish. Alright. Just saying, because usually at this point, you're just putting on supply depots to wall off anyways. It's kind of like the trick that I get supply blocked until 10 minutes. So on in-base expansions, I always get supply block because I don't have to build a wall for the natural.
I love that you phrased it like that, though, because that's kind of the thing. Terran players, they're not playing against another race. They're playing against supply first and foremost. Because it is like that 27, that 35 supply block that is such a pain in the ass to deal with when you're going for things like early aggression or medevacs or anything like that. So it's not at all untrue.
It's a good skill, man. It's a good skill. So like Flash started walling off the third base on Akalon, and I was like, wow, even more reason not to get supply blocked. I can put a supply depot wall there. Anyways, let's not gonna wait for spy. What's that drone waiting for?
Do you think it's gonna be a Nidus?
Nidus.
Yeah. All right, so this is kind of interesting, but he really has to hold the front lines to make sure this doesn't get revealed. Last thing he wants to do is reveal the fact that there won't be a Nidus to play. Now he's tucked it a little bit further in the back, and it's gonna be hard to get to. But I was wondering about the roaches in this because there's still not that baleen nest. So what good are roaches without banelings to accompany them? But if they break through the wall by getting around the wall, then it's not a problem.
Nope. We did have that one cloakless banshee that's going to be very helpful in the defense, but hopefully they'll bring 1 or 2 queens even to deal with that, to help out. And it looks like MarineLord is going to get completely blindsided by this. He has nothing over there. Oh, he's putting a slide over there. Oh, perfect timing.
Now what is it? He still doesn't see, if Bly, he doesn't actually see the Nidus worm. This just looks like an Overlord coming to scout. That's
perfect
the perfect
timing,
spot.
not perfect position.
Alright,
Oh,
well. Yeah, this is really bad because all the Hellions and the Reapers are over here trying to harass the third base, expecting a drone transfer, but nope, it's a lot of roaches in the main. Now the nice thing is you can take a lot of damage for this attack. With 3 CCs, you can recover SCV losses pretty easily. It's a small detail, but I even love that he's dropping creep. Oh my god, did he drop creep on the main command center, prevent him from landing?
Oh, he doesn't have any gas. I say, there's the Banshee. I guess he's also supply block, so.
Oh, he's gonna get stimmed though. Oh! That almost makes this attack worthwhile in and of itself. I'll get the attack loss kind of negligible, but getting that stim, oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, raise the barracks! The one Marauder wasn't gonna help anyways.
Yeah, this is getting pretty bad for MarineLord. His army value's just down entirely. GG. Game number 1, gonna go to Bly. And I want to point out, before he got to 70 drones. Alright, well...